discovered the best gifts at amazing prices for his whole family, which led to another discovery.
Football can be complicated, like choosing a worthy vessel for your wine.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
He's got tall, and it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Platini. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. Thuram was in no mood for any of that. And the shot! Ferdinand has got himself a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No, he's not getting his way this time. First quarter of an hour gone. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pelé, he's away. Real chance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Opts to play it back. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Gattuso. Darwin.
Website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A vibe, run with it. From can't look away to
Nesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played.
remove,
Danger averted for now.
crystallize it.
Now it's Cruyff.
Set it
Nunez.
in your voice to your
Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
emotions that meet you.
Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Courtois punts it upfield. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Pelé. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Lam. And it's Michel Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played out wide. Lam gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Just as a...
Bale with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. And now they can clear their lines. Great ball if he can get there. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's there to get it away. Gattuso. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dixon. Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw. And that's another good win of the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Ferdinand getting this one clear.
Game's already started? You could still get in. Now? No.
And it's Hullet.
Send it. That was fast.
New customers bet $5
Pirlo.
$150 in bonus bets if you win.
Now it's Pele. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Porto leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. To Lahm, and he's worked it through. And he was alert to it. Robertson, Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. He's big chance! There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Soboslai. Gattuso. And it's Rui Costa. And he's picked it up out wide. Gattuso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gattuso with the clearance. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
It's Rui Costa! Costa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. Climbs up big. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And this is Pele. Yamal. Pull it! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
He's having a shot! Yamal. And he's chosen to go back. And he's cut it out. Mbappe. Rui Costa. Goes looking wide. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Might be danger here. Porto needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Goes long and straight. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Bale. He's under a lot of pressure there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Pele. Plays a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Platini. And that has been cut short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lam. There he goes, motoring for. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Pirlo's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Pullet clears it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for the run. Rui Costa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a sharp pass. And it's Bale. He's found a way through. Bale tries looking up for options on the left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the left. Tries the cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. Great ball and the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. All hands on deck for this one. The final seconds now. No way through. Now it's Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Porto certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired.
Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
If you owe IRS back taxes but can't afford to pay the IRS in full, there's a new program that could help you put IRS worries behind you. What is it? It's called the IRS Fresh Start.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And this is Maradona.
An
Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
In fact, we've already received over 4.1 billion
Ronaldinho.
tax relief requests from people all over the country. Now, did you know that you may already qualify for this special?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Genuine personal financial.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Makes it fast and easy for you to file a
That is
free
good
online
pressure, just hounded him off it.
Find out today if you
Wriggles his way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. One 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's DiMarco. Nice bit of trickery. DiMarco puts the ball in. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Porto are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. DiMarco takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Played into space. He's through here. Lovely feet. Jamaica have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Alexander-Arnold having a look. Decent hit from there. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lahm. And that was very necessary. And it's DiMarco. He's picked his way through. DiMarco. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo. Nice interception, well timed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
DiMarco actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gattuso. Pirlo. And it's Bale. Great vision. That is a great pick out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Maradona. That's good play. Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Porto have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bale tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Jamaica upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, that's nice. That's really good defending. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's going to go a long way. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Chance! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Porto are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Well, that has not gone well. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Nuno Mendes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. Big chance, must be! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Van Dijk has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Pirlo to take it as usual. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played back towards his own goal.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Rapping is the real sport.
Lovely, now then. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. And he's had it nicked away.
From intake to the final invoice, Practice Panther streamlines law firm operations.
Porto looking to pass their way through. Thuram. Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish.
Goes for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Jamaica really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nesta. Thuram. Pirlo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nesta. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Porto claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Porto have their second corner now. He's having a go! And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, good looking ball. That's a good ball. Jamaica can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Haaland.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
He's got full. They've done it. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Jamaica give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through and all alone! Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! So, third corner of the game. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Maradona. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. That's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Looking for the run. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Porto can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency, and proficiency. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Porto definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Born in Roma fragrances and the new extra dose, Valentino.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Bale engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Played towards the front line. It's Ibrahimovic!
Here we go.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. He's in a great position here. And he rises! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Played back in. Played in early. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Porto are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. It's a promising position. Neymar. Chance to deliver. It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Guti. Now it's Mbappe. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nesta clears it away. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's played through for him. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And this is Bebeto. Oh, important interception. Bale. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played into space out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away.
He's had a shot! He can get that clear. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. This their second corner of the game. Brilliantly cut out. Goal! Porto! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Alarm. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Porto take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Maradona. Now that's well seen too. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. Nicely shaped ball. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Porto are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action is back on the way. Alarm. Guti demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball. It's Maradona! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Maradona. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely spread. Played out to the right. That'll be a throw-in. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And the second half is off to a flyer. Van Basten duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly...
Ibrahimovic! Guti clears. Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. And that was very necessary. Stood up well to him there. Maradona. And it's been played through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Porto disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Bale. It's Bale! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bale just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Ferdinand. Seedorf. No, he's not getting past him there. Messi. Out to the right. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, good spread. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Davis. Guti. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Bale. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Gattuso has found the net here, of course.
I think the message here is quite clear.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Corner number 3 coming up. Saka can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Osimhen. Maradona. And he's had it and shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Threads one in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alarm. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Adams with the foul. Picked out brilliantly. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good take in a good area. Deep into stoppage time. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he can clear it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Gattuso taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Porto clearly.
It's got to be quick, and it's got to be... Yeah. That should do it. Phew. Things were getting dicey there for a moment, but now, everything's gravy. Planning a quick getaway?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Martin Caceres, Jim, precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch onto this? Foot in. Pele. Pirlo. Can he get it through? And that's been slipped through. He is through here. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So a breakthrough already. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pirlo proves just a little bit too strong. Porto leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good spread. And he was quick to react. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Lovely, now then. Van Dijk did well to... Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Porto with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta. And it's Bale. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. Nesta. He's got a... Yamal! Oh, crossbar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
With glare-free technology, even smarter with smart things.
Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again. Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Ronaldinho is there and he can get that clear. Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Bale. Dixon. Now it's Yamal. Gattuso gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Pirlo, played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Caceres gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Not the most accurate pass. Porto looking, and he's decided to go for it. Good strike, quite an alarm. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele, he's picked his way through. Decent progress down the left. Opts to play it back. Tries to play it through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Knocks it out wide. Yep, it's a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And it's Gattuso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the counter is on. And this is Pele. And he's picked it up out wide. Alarm. Now it's Yamal. This might spell danger. Bale. Now this could be a chance.
Might want to be careful there.
And this is Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Porto leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there.
Porto couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He can run onto that. Now can he find a finish? Shoots! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. And this is Messi. That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, again, there's no way through. Bale. Now, can they get him away? He's shifted. And the finish! That's another chance. He scores! What an incredible feat, a legendary feat. 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Caceres makes the interception. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vieira. Caceres. Van Dijk. And he's managed to get free. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferdinand. Gattuso. Shot could be on. Bale. Pele. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gattuso. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.